Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to our final day of work on Lost and Found. Now, this is going to be a bit weird because what we're going to be doing is we're going to have two English lessons today. The first one is going to allow you to use a story map to plan your own story. And then if you have a go at telling that to somebody else, a grown-up or somebody else who also is isolating in your family, that would be great. And then the second part is going to be writing the story. Now, when we did this in class, it worked amazingly because everybody could remember their story and they were really, really good at saying one sentence at a time and writing it. So that's what we're going to be trying to do today. So let's remind ourselves what's gone before. Okay, so this was the story map we came up with originally. Now we've edited it slightly here so that the Lost and Found office has become the birds because it makes more sense when we come to innovate. But otherwise, we've got the one day a boy found a penguin on the doorstep. He thought the penguin was lost. He asked some birds, but they didn't know where it was. He looked in a book and discovered that penguins live in the South Pole. So he got his boat ready and they packed their things and then they set off for the South Pole. At night they told stories. At the South Pole, the penguin looked sad again. The boy realized he made a big mistake. He went back and looked for the penguin, and after a long time he found him, and then they lived happily ever after. So that's the story we're innovating. Now I've got an example donated by Annie in Year 1 to show how this could be innovated. So what Annie has got is she's got a girl to take the place of the boy, a butterfly to take the place of the penguin. Then the girl is going to think that the butterfly's lost. The girl is going to ask a cat if they know where butterflies come from, but the cat doesn't. And then the girl's going to ask Alexa instead of a book. After that, the girl is going to get the car ready and pack their things. And then they're going to travel to the woods. And you guessed it, the butterfly's going to look sad again. So then the girl's going to realize she's made a big mistake and she's going to go back, find the butterfly after a long search, and they're going to live happily ever after, the girl and the butterfly. So that's how you're going to be innovating it. Now you can do that using a sheet like this. Now you can either draw this or there is one on Teams for you to download. We did it on A3, but it really doesn't matter the size of paper you do it. And once you've done this, you're going to have a go at telling the story to a grown-up or somebody else in your family. And then, and only then, start the video again and you can watch part 2 of today's lesson. Okay, so welcome back. I bet you told an amazing story. Now, what we're focusing on today is especially using full stops and capital letters independently in narrative. So this is a piece of writing where you're going to be doing the writing. Now, you still can tell each sentence to a grown-up. If it helps, you'll say each sentence out loud. There's nothing to prevent you from doing that. And what we've done, and what we did in class, was we scribed the first sentence. So again, borrowing Annie's plan, what we've got here is the first sentence. One day, a girl found a butterfly on her doorstep. So that would give you a good start at home if you used your animal and your person, but I think everybody's gone for a girl. Then what you're going to do when you've finally finished it all, you're going to check off and see whether you've used capital letters, whether you use full stops at the end of sentences, whether you've remembered finger spaces, whether if you're not typing it, but you've written it on line paper, it's on lines. And a real challenge here is if you've managed to write a sentence with and in. Okay, so once you've done that, either submit it on Teams, or if you can send a video in, a photo in to show the brilliant work you've done, that would be amazing. And that is the end of not just one, but 2 English lessons. Can't wait to see how you do.